This is Patty Jackson. On this edition of Patty TV, we are celebrating the Tuskegee Airmen. We're talking about the movie Red Tails. Everybody is talking about it. Derek Pitts, we know him from his great work at the Franklin Institute.
Thank you.
And all the wonderful work you do. I see you have your room on.
Yes.
Tell us the significance of this movie and why it's important for this story, our story, to be told.
This is a tremendous inspirational film about the exploits of a set of gentlemen who worked against all odds to serve their country and to pursue their interest in aviation. And what it speaks to is it speaks to the intelligence, it speaks to the determination, and it speaks to the dedication of these men who knew they had a role to play, they knew how they could play it, and did it to the best of everybody else's expectations.
This is a movie that we encourage you to bring your family. It's important to know our history, and our history, our story is being told in this movie.
And you will be amazed at not only what a wonderful story it is, but to fill in all the facts that help us to understand who we are as a people, how strong we are, what we can do. And the fact that when you come down to the end of it, we were the best of the best pilots there were, then you begin to realize and understand what our true capabilities are and how well they're expressed by what these men did.
Wow, it's a wonderful evening. It's a special night. You've got to go see this movie. Red Tails is in theaters now. We're at the screening of Red Tails, and I have the pleasure of being in the company of two Tuskegee Airmen. Give your name.
Major John L. Harrison.
Lieutenant Colonel Cornelius E. Gaither.
Wow. Lieutenant, tell us the importance of this movie and why this part of our history should be shown.
Well, there's not much that's been said really about what has happened to blacks throughout our history.
Yeah.
And they did a tremendous job doing World War II. And movies like this help to bring out some of the things that the black pilots and all did for our country.
This is our history. When you hear people saying they're doing this movie, they're doing the movie again, it's very important that we know our history. Can you tell us, please, this movie, the importance of it, and how it's important for our children to see it?
Well, I can compare it with the first movie made about Tuskegee Airmen, which was titled The Tuskegee Airmen.
Yes.
And it dealt with primarily the training and development of the training of black pilots at Tuskegee. This movie deals with the on-site events that occurred in a combat area in Italy. And the fact that, well, let me say this. It goes deeper into the lives of men in combat than the original movie did. It even has a romance in this movie.
Wow. It's in theaters this weekend, and it is a must. Red Tails, the story of the Tuskegee Airmen. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The movie was great. I really loved everything about it. And I enjoyed the history part of it.
I think that was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a whack movie. Because usually when you look at trailers, it's like, oh, it's gonna be nothing. But that movie was hands down one of the best of 2012.
I really enjoyed the movie. The cinematography was great. The acting was good. It was tons of action. It was wonderful.
I thought the movie was incredible. The acting was great. The movie was just absolutely phenomenal, and showed the bravery of the men during World War II and what they really accomplished.
I like the movie. It was real nice. They put like real stuff to it and put a little twist to it to make it like a movie. It was nice.
I like the movie because I like the way that how they put the program together, and the blacks wouldn't let the whites just take over just because they thought they was better than them. My favorite character was Rhaegar.
Bill Rivers. I enjoyed the movie. I've read a lot about the Tuskegee Airmen. In fact, I know Richardson, who was one of the Tuskegee Airmen, and I've had a chance to talk with him briefly about it. But this put flesh and blood and life into what actually had happened. And this is something that we should have known a long time ago, but it's better late than never. So thank you for this opportunity.
Okay, you've heard the comments. We had a chance to meet the Tuskegee Airmen. Special shout out to Derek Pitts from the Franklin Institute. The movie is in theaters now. Red Tails, the story of the Tuskegee Airmen. And yes, it's a great movie. Go see it. A big shout out to the Tuskegee Airmen. Thank you for how you served our country.